going on, gang? Boost Mobile on the scene. As y'all can see, we are working on a BMW 530i. What we're doing today, y'all, we're replacing the alternator. I've already diagnosed the issue. It's the alternator right here, y'all. So we got to make a way to get to it. We've already disconnected the battery. The battery's in the trunk on the passenger side. Yeah, so we're starting. I've already kind of started here. First thing first, we gotta get this airbox out the way. We've got two screws that hold it in here and here, which are held in by these here star bit screws there. So we just took those out already. Disconnected this connector here, which you use a pick tool to kind of pry it, and then you just push it back, slide it out, loosen up this air boot for the intake. It's already loosened, so we're just gonna kind of work it out of here, get it out of this little coupling mechanism here, or air channel. I'm just gonna slide it out just like that. If you would, T, show them where the battery is. Okay, so y'all gotta see the battery, and then we got a tensioner here that releases belt, which from all indication, it looks like this thing is kind of stripped, y'all. This tensioner is kind of messed up, but it looks like there's supposed to be a star bit that goes in there. This is the tensioner here. There is a little piece that you insert here to release the tension on this belt. We're gonna probably have to get creative because this one looks like it's been damaged. Maybe put an incorrect size tool to release the tension. So let's try to see if we can figure out what size it is. All right, so the tensioner on this thing is a little bit hollowed out, but the size is ideally gonna be a T60, and it should fit right in here in this belt tensioner to relieve the tension on the belt. Just want to push it in there best you can, and it looks like it goes maybe clockwise to release the tension. So I'm gonna get you a good socket on there. Hopefully this thing doesn't give us too much trouble with it being damaged, because it is already starting to slip, guys. So that is essentially why you want to use the correct tools for the job, because you can make things a lot more difficult than it needs to be. So let's see what we can do here, y'all. Try to get it in there best I can. Don't have a whole lot of room for error here, we'll say. So I'm gonna need your hands, T. What I'm gonna do is hold on to this belt and have her pull it off, because I gotta keep pressure on it to keep from this thing slipping out. So give us. Well, ideally you should be able to do this with just one person, but since this one's kind of messed up, I had to put pressure on it to keep it from slipping. My ratchet to get this belt off. So it took literally 3 hands to get this done. So now we got the belt off the alternator. Keep in mind your routing diagram, but you can always Google that if you ever lose track of where you're at. Just Google it once you got to go back on with it. So we got that off. We're gonna unplug this clear connector. I'm gonna push on it while I pull this tab back, and then pull. Which is a little stubborn. So when it does that, what I like to do is use a pick tool, trying to help it out. Ooh, I just lost my AirPod in there. What's up? All right, so I just use this clip, kind of pry on this tab back here, and release the clip. Now once that's out the way, what you gotta do is, there's a power wire here. We're gonna loosen up this wire right there, yep. And then at that point, looks like there's a bolt missing here as well on this alternator. And then we got these star inverted torques. We're gonna have to remove. A 13 for the main power wire to the alternator is a 13mm socket. Like I said, guys, make sure that battery disconnected before you go fooling with this wire. I want to short that out. And that's out the way. Now you just got to get the mounting bolts, which these are E12s. This one is missing one. Ideally, there's a bolt right there. Break that one loose. Break them all loose. All right. Need an extension. Alternator's out. Let's say this pulley comes off. That's 16. We want to match them up, make sure they both look the same, which these actually there is some differences. So I'm not sure if this alternator is going to work, to be honest. Alright gang, so we got the belt back on there, thanks to my helper. Like I said, if that thing wasn't broken, you should be able to do it, no problem, with just yourself, by yourself, one person. So let's go ahead, we got the alternator in, secured down. Let's go ahead, flip just broke. Let's go ahead and put our airbox back in. All we do here, push it in. Okay. Position. Sensor back in. Just like that. Tighten up this here clip. Just tight, nice and snug here. Go ahead and put our 2 screws back in. Back together again. Battery charge up.